So now we're heading towards Leeds. Now the time is 9:54. So I'm looking to my left and I'm looking for the active bus lane. There is a bus lane on the left and we'll see the times of operation. So as I'm going down this road, I also am aware that at the big traffic lights further down where the Territorial Army barracks are, people slide across lanes, dropping their children off at school. So I'm aware of the new speed limit, which is 40. I can see the orange sign there. I can also see the bus lane sign telling me from 7 till 10 and 4 till 7 p.m. I'm not permitted into that lane unless I'm a bus or a taxi. I can also see the lane discipline on the left telling me what lanes are for what destination. I can now see where I need to go. Now I'm following the sign for Leeds A647. I'm in the correct lane. The lane on the left only turns left. Now this lane, it only turns left, so taxis are supposed to move into the middle lane to go ahead at the bus lane. So now I'm looking at the time, it's 9:55, so I am not permitted to use the lane on the left. So I'm making regular mirror checks. I'm aware that the speed limit is 40. I'm travelling at an appropriate speed. Now every segment of this bus lane is marked with time, so we can see it there. And that's local buses. So coaches would be expected to be in this lane, as in National Express or Mega Bus, whatever they're called. So I'm now following the sign for Leeds. Now I'm looking at the lane discipline. It's telling me the sign on the left and right is telling me Leeds is either this lane that I'm in now or the lane on the right. Now this is a spiral roundabout. That means if I stay in my lane, it will naturally pull me off the roundabout. However, I will be signalling right to go around the roundabout because it's professional. So I check my mirrors here, signal right, keep my speed appropriate, follow my lane round. I'm going to stay behind the red car. Now each exit I go past, I push my car to the left. Now you can see my car's naturally gone to the left. Now as I'm going round, I'll go behind the black car. The red car got it wrong. There he's panicking. And now I'll increase my speed appropriately. The speed limit now is 50 and it used to be 70. So I'm now increasing my speed to an appropriate speed. Looking out at this van driver, maybe he wants to come into my lane. Now I believe that I need to pick up speed and my lane is moving slower than the lane on the right. So now I'm checking my mirrors. I've matched his speed and now reasonably I don't even need to move across because I'm doing 48 miles an hour. So now what I'll do, because the conditions allow, I'll turn on my cruise control. Now I'm looking at the white van ahead of us in my lane. And now I'm looking in my inside mirror, left mirror, right mirror, and the purpose of that is to get an opinion of what's going on around me. Now I'm aware there's a slip road on my left, so I'm looking at this taxi in my lane. Now if anybody did come along this slip road, I wouldn't move across. I'd try and let them in, and if I couldn't let them in, I'd have to continue and they would stop on the slip road. Now that's warning me of a walkway. Could be people walking in the middle of the carriageway. Now I can see another slip road here too. So I'm looking in my inside mirror, left mirror and right mirror. Looking in my left door mirror again to see if anyone is coming down, and I can see in my rear view mirror too that there's nobody coming down along the road. Now my speed's appropriate. I'm doing 50 miles an hour, 50. I have my adaptive cruise control on, so I'm not too stressed about my speed. I've got more time to concentrate on my left mirror, right mirror and inside mirror, so I'm not worried about my speed. I've got a good gap between the car in front. That sign's telling me to reduce speed now, and that's implying, or that's referring to previously when it used to be 70. So the new sign structure hasn't really come in yet, but it's wanting you to slow down a little as well. Now say if I wanted to change lanes, I wouldn't really do it in a bend. It's not safe. For me, it's not. I don't feel comfortable doing a lane change on a corner. I have another slip road. I can see the sign on the left telling me somebody may be coming into my lane. So again, I make my mirror checks again, making sure it's safe. And that, my dear friends, is how you drive on a dual carriageway. Well, thank you very much for watching. And also you can see this sign here. This is a countdown marker. It's telling me my junction, if I was coming off, would be in another 100 yards, which would be over here if I was coming off. I'm now going to make a lane change into the lane on the right. So I've looked, I can see this Audi on my right. So I'm checking my mirrors here. I've signalled. Quick blind spot check because I'm going less than 40. And I'll come into this lane. Looking in my rear view mirror, left mirror, right mirror, see what's going on around me. I've cancelled my cruise control. It's not necessary, it's not needed anymore. And that, guys, is how you drive on a dual carriageway. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.